All right, so hey everyone, the drama is getting serious. Legal troubles count for Terraform Labs as Seoul police investigate. South Korean authorities are currently investigating Terraform Labs and its employees on several charges, including tax evasion and market manipulation. What's happening, everyone? Should sure to smash that like button. I'll keep you guys updated with more news. Lots has been happening this week. Terraform Labs, the parent company behind the collapsed Terra ecosystem, is currently under multiple investigations from the South Korean authorities. The latest investigation revolves around the alleged embezzlement of Bitcoin from the company's treasury. According to a report published in the local daily, the Seoul Metropolitan Police Agency received an intelligence tip. Like, who has this info? But obviously, a lot of people bought this token, and it's different from them. Of possible embezzlement of Bitcoin by one of the employees of the firm. Maybe it was one of, someone working in the firm. Maybe it was someone seeing on the blockchain. But nobody knows for sure. The police stated the investigation into the alleged embezzlement from the company's treasury had no direct connection with the stated co-founder, the Kwon. It was just one of the rogue employees. And they are investigating individual embezzlement charges at this point, but it definitely is not a good look for it, right? Authorities managed to freeze the stolen funds with the help of a crypto exchange until the investigation is complete. However, the amount of stolen funds hasn't been disclosed. Could it be 2 million? Could it be 1 million? Could it be 200,000? Nobody knows for sure, but it's probably a big amount. The Luna Foundation, a fund set up by the company that held over 3 billion in Bitcoin reserves, became the focus interest in the aftermath of the collapse. The Bitcoin fund was used to help balance the algorithmic stablecoin Terra Classic. The firm claimed its all Bitcoin reserves were used in futile attempt to stabilize USDC, and of course they sold everything. They sold billions, and in the end it wouldn't save the token, right? So that's what caused the huge collapse, the huge Bitcoin sell-off. Dropped Bitcoin by like $6,000, and it did not save it. Terraform Labs co-founder denied any allegations of malpractice and fraud. There was no intention of deception, as we just wanted to innovate the payment system with the blockchain technology. So remember, guys, there's always two sides of the story, and allegedly, so far, nobody has been proven guilty. South Korean authorities have launched a full-scale investigation into the recent collapse, though, because they're not taking this lightly. And the first investigation began in the second week of May after 81 investors collectively filed 2 complaints against the firm for deceiving investors with a flawed token. So the second week of May is when they started, doing this. 81 investors, and they started investigating. It's going down from early South Korea's fear investigated and prosecutorial team. Let me remind you, the Grim Reapers are coming back, and they're coming for Terraform Labs. Is Terraform Labs going to go bankrupt? What's going to happen? They still have a few million left, but they don't have the same amount of money they had before. They don't have the Bitcoin they were accumulating. The National Tax Agency of South Korea fined Terraform Labs $78 million on tax evasion charges, which came to light in the aftermath of several investigations into the firm post-collapse. The collapse of the 40 billion Terra ecosystem didn't just invite legal troubles for the creators of the project, also forced regulators around the globe to rethink their crypto regulatory strategy. Korea formed a new crypto oversight committee, while Japan passed regulations permitting only trust companies and banks to issue stablecoins. So that's something else, That's a regulation for you. But the regulation definitely did happen. Let me know what you guys think about it. Do you think Terraform Labs will recover, or is it under big unsolvable trouble? It's definitely crazy things, but they are doing a microscope check, and it's getting real. They're looking into it. They're finding more and more as they look into this. But if you guys want more content, be sure to smash that like. I'll keep you guys updated with more news. Peace, everyone.